Hello friends, welcome to the lecture on water requirements of crops. Today we will learn various technical terms and definitions with respect to water requirement of crops. So let us start. First one is the gross commanded area. The total area lying between drainage boundaries which can be commanded or irrigated by a canal system or water course is known as gross commanded area. It is the total area which can be included for irrigation purpose irrespective of whether crops can be grown over there or not. Second is what? Culturable commanded area, CCA. Gross commanded area contains some unfertile barren land, local ponds, villages, graveyards, etc., which are actually unculturable areas. The gross commanded area minus these unculturable area on which crops cannot be grown satisfactorily is known as culturable commanded area on which actually the cultivation can be done. Therefore, culturable commanded area is equal to gross commanded area minus unculturable area. Then culturable cultivated area. The area on which crop is grown at a particular time or crop season is known as culturable cultivated area. Means what? Though the land is culturable, it is necessarily doesn't mean that all of the land which is culturable should be cultivated. So part of land can be cultivated and the area corresponding to that is what? The culturable cultivated area. Then culturable uncultivated area, the area on which no crop is grown at a particular time or crop season is what? The culturable uncultivated area. Cultivation is not done due to following reasons. First one is to increase the fertility of soil which has been reduced due to intensive cultivation. Second, to provide pasture land for cultivation. Third is the crop to be sown in that land has different crop season. And lastly, to protect the land from possible danger of waterlogging. So due to one or the other region, there may be possibility that though the land is cultivable, culturable, but it is uncultivated. Then intensity of irrigation. It is the percentage of CCA that is cultivated. That means what? It is the percentage of culturable commanded area that is cultivated in a particular season. Then crop season. In India, there are two crop seasons. One is Kharif season and second is Rabi season. Kharif season starts from 1st of April every year and lasts up to 30th September, whereas Rabi season it is starting with 1st October and ends with 31st of March every year. Then crop ratio, the ratio of area irrigated in Rabi season to that irrigated in Kharif season is known as the crop ratio. The crop ratio is so selected that the discharge in the canal during both the seasons may be uniform. Rabi to Kharif ratio is considered as 1:2. Overlap allowance. Crop of one season may extend into crop of another season. In a period of overlapping, both the crops require irrigation simultaneously. Time factor. The time factor of a canal is the ratio of number of days the canal has actually run to the number of days of irrigation period. Capacity factor. This is the ratio of the mean supply discharge to the full supply discharge of a canal. Crop period. It is the period required by a crop from the time of sowing to the time of harvesting. Next is the base period denoted by letter capital B. It is the period in days between the first watering of a crop at the time of sowing to the last watering before its harvesting. Next is core depth or core period. Core depth and core period. The first watering is known as core watering and the depth applied is known as core depth. Portion of the base period in which core watering is needed is known as core period. It is the part of base period. Then paleo irrigation. It is the first watering before the crop is sown in order to add sufficient water or moisture to unsaturated zone of the soil for initial growth of crop. That is what called as a paleo irrigation. The next term is delta. It is the total depth of water in centimeter required by a crop to come to maturity. It depends upon the amount of each watering and the interval between successive watering during the base period. For example, if rice requires 10 centimeter of water, that is depth of water required by the rice, each time, and an interval of 12 days in the period of 120 days. 120 days is the total base period and rice requires the frequency of irrigation 12 days. Every 12 days rice will require 10 centimeter of water, 10 centimeter depth of water. Therefore delta, the total depth of water required will be 120 days, that is base period, divided by the frequency of irrigation 12 days and multiplied by 10 centimeter, that is the depth of water required for every successive watering. So it will come out as 100 centimeter of water. That means what? 100 centimeter depth of water is given to the rice crop for entire 120 days of duration with an interval of 12 days up to 120 days. These are some standard references which I request all of you to go through. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me on my email address dnpaitankar@sanjeevani.org.in. Thanks for listening. Happy learning.